Hello. Hey, today we're here in beautiful Central Oklahoma. We're on a job site with Jared Covey. He's the owner of Modern Woodscapes. The project today is to rebuild a beautiful deck here on this home. The application that we're going to be using for Secure Set is the resetting of these two wood posts that make up the guardrail and fence for the deck. They were previously set in concrete. They rotted, so they had to be removed. Today we're going to be using two methodologies. Here for one hole, the 32-ounce shake and pour kit, and then on the other, since it's a little bit bigger, we'll probably be mixing up and pouring it out of a 1-gallon kit. Jared's going to do the application. I'm just going to do a little coaching, and with this ease of use, one shot, one post application, this will be done here in actually less than about 20 minutes. All right, the posts are plumb. Let's get to it. Steps are easy, really. Take out the larger container. Fill the larger container with the A-side reactant or activator. There you go. Now he'll shake this for about, 20 seconds, I guess, and you'll see a very distinctive color change. You might even feel a slight warming of the bottle, especially as we get closer to the summer months. There you go. Now, this post is a little bit close on one side, so we're going to direct the material on the narrow side of the post. Go ahead and just let it drain in, yeah, on the narrow side of the post. That way it ensures that there is an adequate fill on the back side. And since it is a liquid, it will self-level. And in very short order, the expansion phase will start and the hole will be filled and the pole will be set. You think of all the steps that you have to take in order to do that with concrete. Makes it a lot simpler, a lot easier. And you can get to the other phases of your project much faster because this pole will be hard set in less than an hour, and you could actually start construction on it if you needed to. Well, as you can see, the foam is reacting and starting to rise in the hole. One of the real nice added features, of course, is that this post will now be protected with a closed cell, high-density structural foam, if you will, and it will provide protection against the infusion of moisture, but also the transmission of any air going through it. So in years to come, they won't have the issue of the post rotting off below ground line. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do this one, and we're going to top this one off with a little bit, and we'll see how much we get. These kits are designed for a very specific size hole because it has a design expansion of 18:1. So that will fill normally an 8-inch diameter hole 2 feet deep with a post in it. If you have something that adds dimension, then we can top it off. Okay, let's set up post number 2. Really big. All right, we're going to set post number 2. Again, we're going to use the shake and pour kit. Same process as before, very simple. Again, about 15 to 20 seconds. Temperatures today are right around 73, 74 degrees. And again, pour it in on the narrow side of the post. And just let it drain and you'll get the benefits of all the product. Elapsed time normally for the product from the time you start to shake it to the time that you have a full expansion is somewhere about 3 to 4 minutes. Oh, absolutely perfect. These holes were significantly larger than standard fence post holes because he had to extract some fairly large plugs of concrete. So those shake and pour kits are designed for a unique application, basically a one-post application, 8-inch diameter hole, 24 inches deep with a standard 4x4. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit more product. We're going to mix it up in a customized way. We anticipate that we're going to need about 20 fluid ounces, so we'll have 10 ounces of component A with 10 ounces of component B. We're going to mix it up, we're going to measure it out, we're going to mix it up, and we're going to pour about half in each hole. So go ahead, Jared. So he's going to measure out 10 fluid ounces. That's component A. We'll do the same in the measuring cup for component B. And then we'll put them in a separate mixing vessel, primarily because if you mix them up in the measuring cups, of course that cup will be fouled after the first post, and you want to make sure that you have the right measurements for the rest of the post that you can do with a single gallon. And you can use that stick there to scrape out the residue. That way the cups are clean and they're ready to be used for the next application. High-speed drill. The mixer is provided in the kit. That should do it, and then some around there, perfect. And then the rest of it in the other hole. Go ahead and mix up 20 more ounces. You can use that same mixing tub. Yeah. Then we can just seal that off perfectly. That's perfect. Now I'd pour that right down in there on that side, and then pour the rest right in here. Yeah. Perfect. All right. Well, we're probably 20 minutes since the last pour. Everything's complete. Product is set. We're going to take off stabilizers. Again, I want to thank Jared Covey of Modern Woodscapes from Oklahoma City. We've been working with him today. Great company, excellent work. We are now complete. All we have to do is put the dirt over the top of the foam. We've been at this for probably an hour at the most, and they're set, ready to go on to the rest of the project. It's been a pleasure working with you, Jared. Great company. Thank you very much.